This is, without a doubt, the most ridiculous crash out, I think, in gacha history. But instead, it's like, oh, CJ's giving him what he deserves. CJ's just showing him the mirror. Me. I think it's absolutely absurd. I do think that Captain Cabinetz stream should probably be reported for like some type of like safety reason, because I don't think she's sound of mind. I literally think she's gonna get up here and just say the craziest shit ever. Getting stun locked by what she saw is the biggest expose that this probably is a lie that I've ever seen. Because you've just seen how, bro, she just popping off, shooting everybody in a fucking circle. Because now I know you guys are the reason why this is happening. You're all fucking responsible for this shit. You are all fucking disgusting. She is just blasting, bro. Blasting the craziest accusations, the craziest takes, all of your actions collectively. We're a massive part of making this situation happen. And that's why I blame all of you. Think about all the times where you took half of my narrative and then obviously said a bunch of shit to paint me in a negative light. Legions Gaming. The biggest sex pest I think I've ever seen in the space. Yo, Jenna, if you're gonna publicly comment on the issue, can you make sure to show your DMs with Lakari first? Great, now your army of simps are gonna gank me on sight. This one right here, she's crazy.
So this drama has escalated to points that I personally think unfathomable. We've gone beyond the realms of shitposts, and now we're at the point where like bad actual crimes are happening, crimes are being committed, things are getting kind of dangerous. This has gone beyond the realms of silly. This has now gone to the realms of being dangerous. This was a video that was posted by Saintontas yesterday. Okay, it's not even been a day at the time of recording. It's not been a day. He posted this yesterday. This is one of the most fucked up, evil, and vile thumbnails that I've seen in this whole drama so far. This goes beyond what Pokey did. This goes beyond what Skull CJ did. This is so genuinely dishonest, it's insane. Okay, so let me describe to you exactly what's going on and why Saintontas is cultivating a community of harassers, of impersonators, and stalkers that are now gone beyond the realms of being shitposty, but are genuinely malicious and dangerous. He's claiming that my community is toxic, but the stuff that his community is doing goes beyond any realm that I think is acceptable at all. Okay, and we're gonna go into detail of what's happening today. So this is a thumbnail that we've ended up to. What he posted first yesterday night. Captain Cabinetz with my model, okay, my avatar. We want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy. Call the police. Saintontas has decided to frame me as someone that wishes death upon him. He's framing this as though I want him to die, I want him to kill himself, that I'm wishing for his death on his thumbnail, which is an insane insinuation, and telling people to call the police on me. Something, by the way, that he has actively said in his stream as well, that people should be calling the police on me. Now, the crazy thing is, this thumbnail was doctored. It was edited. I never said we want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy. This is not something I said. He's trying to convince his audience that I believe this. That, oh, me and my community, we just want Saint to die, which is not something that ever actually happened. And I'm gonna be real about you with something, guys. The other day, my information, my name and my address was leaked. It was posted on this Twitter account, replying to people, and I was notified about it that night, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, having your information leaked online is a really fucking scary situation, okay? It's really scary. So when, like, people are notified about it, someone like Saintontas is aware of something like this happening, and then he's actively making thumbnails, lying about what I'm saying, implying that I want him to die and people should call the police on me, that is going to incite people to actually keep doing it. Okay, they are going to feel even more persuaded to, oh, call the police on me, get me swatted, seeing as though my information can be made public. That is dangerous, and that's why I'm saying we've gone beyond the realms of silly, and now we're actually in the realms of what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we actually fucking doing at this point? Why did he think this was an okay thing to fucking do, implying that I want him to die? It's completely fucking insane, and also defamatory. This is the worst. This is worse than what Pokey did. It's worse than what Skull did. Nothing about this is fucking funny. Nothing about this is fucking funny. Call the police. Yeah, call the police. Yeah, her details have been fucking like leaked online. Call the police on her, guys. She's saying that she wants me to kill myself. She's evil. A completely doctored image. Completely missing all context. This is why I'm saying, and I've been saying this even like on my other videos, okay? Saintontas is a man who does not believe in truth. He only believes in painting his own narrative, even if that means lying. And this is just the most cold, hard proof possible of this being the fact. And everyone supporting him needs to wake the fuck up. This is the coldest, like hardest proof you can ever have to show that he doesn't care about truth. He cares about spinning a narrative to make people look fucking awful. Actually, he's spinning narratives to incite people to dox others at this point, to encourage this happening. Call the police on her. Calls to action to actually call police on people. This is not a man that can be supported. This is a man who is actually, like, at this point, reckless endangerment is taking place right now. He's literally engaging in reckless endangerment. And when people started pointing this out, by the way, his own community was pointing this out. This thumbnail, he panicked so much because this thumbnail is so fucking bad. He changed it not 1 time, not twice, not 3 times. This thumbnail went under 8 changes because it was so bad. Okay, here's the first one. Here's another version of it. Oh, she belongs in jail. Oh, now they start to add a bit more context. Wait, what happened in text stream? Basically saying we all want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy. Skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. There's another one. She wants me gone. We want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy. She wants me gone. She wants me dead. He's lying about what I'm saying, taking statements I did not say and lying about them. This is defamatory. He's being disingenuous. I don't know how anyone could support him after he's literally undertaken reckless endangerment. Here's an original one. We all want Saint to kill himself. Death threats. You need to be decapitated. Do you see how he takes any piece of information whatsoever in order to spin a narrative? To paint people in the worst possible way? This is a man of pure fucking evil. This is a man that is purely fucking evil. This isn't a joke anymore. This isn't drama. This is not gacha drama. This is a man that's like psychopathic. I fully believe at this point he probably wants me dead. I fully believe we're dealing with not just a drama farmer. We're dealing with a legitimate fucking psychopath at this point. Here's what it is right now. This is the current thumbnail iteration. Basically saying we all want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy. Call the police. That's the current version. Still not fucking good. Oh, he made sure to include the edited in there. He made sure to include the edited in there. Another version. Oh, look how many times it was changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 6, 7, 8. How many fucking times? Title changes. Call the police. She is evil. She belongs in jail. This is fucking insanity at this point. This is beyond drama. This is an actual insane man. If you thought the thumbnail was fake, check 1950. Yes, Saint, this thumbnail was indeed fake. You doctored it because I did not say this directly. You completely omitted the context to make it sound like I want you to kill yourself. And even your own community was calling you out. You know the thumbnail heavily implies she personally wants to do you harm. I hope you do something about the thumbnail. It's seriously dangerous. His own community. This was the context. Wait, what happened in the text stream? What did he say? Basically saying we all want Saint to kill himself and that we'll be happy. I am not saying, and no one has ever said that we're wishing Saint death. No one has ever said that we're wishing Saintontas death. But he will use anything that you say, doctor it, manipulate it to make you look like a horrible person and lie about you relentlessly. Remember what I've been saying? Optics over truth? You cannot be more clear-cut than this. To the most evil extent. You cannot be more clear-cut than this. This is crazy. This is such an obsession to paint me as this evil fucking person. It's literally putting my life in fucking danger. He's so obsessed with painting a narrative and making himself look like the victor that he'll even endanger my actual fucking life to do so. This is an evil fucking man. This is an evil fucking man. And this just has to be called out at this point. Her rhetoric and do you know what's crazy? The reason why he changed his thumbnails, his words, he said he did it for my favor because I was crashing out about it. No, Saint, you should change these thumbnails because they're defamatory and they make you look like a fucking psychopath. But you can't take accountability for that. Do you know who did change their thumbnails because they realized that they could be misconstrued? Pokey did. Pokey changed them and took accountability and realized, you know what, fair enough, and changed them. You went off at him for a week about that, but you won't admit accountability. In fact, you double down. You say these thumbnails are actually fine, you just change it for my sake. You can never take accountability for fucking anything you do. You cannot take accountability for the fact this is reckless endangerment of my own fucking safety at this point. And here he is, talking about it on stream.
What the fuck even is this? Yo, Team YouTube, Saint out here inciting, calling the cops swatting.
Saintontas. This is a thumbnail that says we want Saint to kill himself, then we'll be happy, and call the police. This is a direct call to action of your audience. Make them angry by thinking I want you dead, and then a call to action saying call the police. This has got nothing to do with anything else.
What? No, I said, can somebody call the police because she's openly promoting doxing of me on her...
That's not what your thumbnail is saying, though, is it, Saint? That's not true either, but that's not what your thumbnail is saying. Your thumbnail is implying that I want you to die and wishing you death, and people should call the police. Bro is lying when the evidence is right there in front of him. He's just like outright lying. It's right there in front of you. There's nothing here about doxing. It's about me wishing you harm, and people should call the police on me. This is how dishonest and how much he twists absolutely everything to be in his favor. And he's nothing but an evil man at this point. I'm just convinced. Okay? But the thing is, he's been encouraging this behavior for a long time at this point. He has become so obsessed with every single word that I have been saying. He's obsessed with what my chatters say about him. He's obsessed about what my Discord is saying about him. To the extent he literally made a whole entire video going through absolutely nothing messages of my Discord. Look at this, a 20-minute video stalking my Discord of absolutely nothing burger messages just because I'm fucking talking about him. Making a video about it. Stalking, obsessing about the things that I am saying, promoting this to his community that this is a good thing to do, is to hyper obsess over what people are saying. It is insane. But you know what? He encourages this behavior because do you know what happens? When his server got raided with a CSAM attack, child sexual assault material, an illegal attack, what was Saintontas' first reaction to do? It was to call out other creators, blame them for being the problem and being responsible, and then his next reaction is to look at what my Discord is saying about it and pulling up my stream while I'm minding my own business, not engaging with him, and calling me evil. He is obsessed. He is being a stalker, and this is fucking crazy, and this needs to stop. His first instinct was to pull up my stream and pull up messages, my tweets, pull up messages from my fucking Discord communities. And he's just like engaging in this behavior and saying it's fine. I've never seen someone this so obsessed with trying to get anything, any word that I might say to paint me as this horrible person. Putting me under a microscope. Putting me under a microscope to get any ounce of things he can use against me. This is the most insane psychopathic behavior I've ever fucking seen. That's what he was focused on when his community was getting raided by CSAM, was to watch me and stalk me for 2 hours on my own stream while I'm minding my own business. To make a video about me, going through all of my fucking messages on completely nothing burgers. Because he's obsessed. To make thumbnails lying about me, saying that I want him to kill himself and people should call the police on me. When I have had my own details being released that encourages people to swat me. And you know what? This has created one of the most toxic communities I've ever seen. Okay? After the CSAM attack happened, when my server also got raided, people started impersonating me. People started impersonating me on VGen, going to artists saying that I had CSAM on my server, that I like to masturbate to CP, and then giving artists requests to draw CP, essentially traumatizing other people on VGen. People impersonating me, pretending to be me, traumatizing other people on VGen with insane, horrific requests. Where do you think that comes from? What community do you think that comes from? I don't know. Maybe the community that's promoting the idea that you should stalk everything that I'm fucking doing to harass me. I wonder where it's coming from. Just a speculation. Just a speculation. Or, I don't know. People that are making Twitter accounts about me to impersonate me and to mock me. Yeah, to impersonate me and mock me in my model. Or maybe they're the same thing. Maybe the people that are impersonating me on fucking VGen are the same people that are making these Twitter accounts. Oh, I wonder who follows it. Saintontas' fucking mods and his glue sniffers. His VIPs and his mods are the ones following these accounts that are impersonating me. His community is responsible for this. They are following the accounts that are doing this, that are impersonating me. They're supporting it. And Saintontas even promotes it on his own channel, on his own videos. His own moderators and his VIPs follow these accounts. They are doing nothing but sitting in Discords, on VCs, showing my own Discord being streamed in real time to 30 people in his own Discord server. How much more can I make this clear that this is a blatant case of fucking harassment, stalking, and obsession at this point? They are streaming my own server in his server to get any information of what I am saying. To paint me as a horrible fucking individual. These people need to be fucking locked up. They need restraining orders. And Saintontas just uses everything. He just uses everything. This is an evil... He allows this to happen because he does it himself. Because he does it himself, stalking me when he gets fucking raided, looking at all my videos, hyper-analyzing everything I do to take it out of fucking context. Do you believe me now when I say that's what he does? He doesn't care about truth. He just cares about optics. Anything you say, he will doctor. He will literally manipulate your messages, cut things out, lie at this point. This is obsessive fucking behavior. Me to remind you that I got doxxed. My information, my name and address was posted on the fucking internet. And someone in my server said, "You got doxxed? The fuck? Are you okay?" And I said, I wasn't. As in like, I wasn't okay. Still not, but I'm okay. I misspoke. I meant to say, but I'm fine. I apologize that I misspoke in my Discord message. I haven't left my house yet though, because I'm afraid to leave my fucking house. But Saintontas took this message and claimed, yeah, no, she's just lying about it. She's just lying about being doxxed. This is evidence. Look, she said she wasn't to getting doxxed. Yeah, she's just like clearly lying about it. And he's now parading and telling his community that I'm fucking lying about this happening because of a single misspeak. Again, he will use anything that I say, a misspeak, whatever. Not even a misspeak. He'll just make shit up, take shit out of context to paint me in a fucking narrative. And is now convinced his entire community that I'm lying about this happening, downplaying it. Do you know what his response is? He knows for a fact, by the way, that I did get doxxed, so he's lying about it. Do you know what his response is to me actually having my information put out there? Oh, look at that. Look, his own community. Oh, seeing as though we're talking about his toxic community. Look, they're coming into my chat right now. Coming into my chat right now, telling me to shut my mouth, my stupid bitch. Yeah. There was someone else who came in the other day to tell me that I shouldn't live anymore. So you know what? They're telling me to die, telling me to shut my mouth, impersonating me, traumatizing artists, impersonating me, mocking all his VIPs and mods supporting it. Yeah. What's Saintontas' response to me getting doxxed and him thinking I'm lying about it? Just go check out what the man of reasonability says. You know, the most reasonable gacha creator there ever is. Let's have a look. This is his reaction, by the way. is that the reaction of a sane fucking man? Is that the reaction of a sane fucking man? I don't think so, bro. He spent half an hour trying to say that I'm lying about this happening because I misspoke in a Discord message. Can you see how insane and manipulative this fucking man is? I've never seen someone so clearly fucking evil in all my life. And his community is the most toxic, weird, creepy, obsessive stalkers I've ever fucking seen. I decided to take a 2-day break from streaming. And in that time of me taking a 2-day break from streaming, he decided to make not one, but 2 videos about me. 3 now in the span of 2 days. He's made 3 videos about me in 2 fucking days where he's lying in all of them, misrepresenting truths to paint his own fucking narratives. His community are a bunch of obsessive, weird stalkers that don't care about truth. They just care about keeping up their favorite God's little narrative. This is insanity. I've never seen a community so fucking evil and toxic. Well, I'm not surprised when this guy's their fucking leader. So if we want to really talk about how far Saint is willing to go to manipulate any situation, okay? He will take... I have my chat, right? I have my chat right here, all right? Hi, chat. Hi, how are we doing? Okay? There is someone who came into my chat to say something horrific. Someone who is not my chatter. Someone who is not a regular in my chat. Let's go and have a look.
Great.
This is what someone said in my chat.
Awesome. Awesome.
Veld Nava 24. Alright, if I ever see him at a convention, he's getting jumped. This was posted in my chat, which I proceeded to delete myself. Captain, look at this. Captain Cabinetz banned. I saw this in my chat and proceeded to delete it myself. And now he's using this to paint a narrative that this is my community and my chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Cap.
Which is insane. All right, hang on. Okay, so this person is someone who just follows very clearly a lot of fucking VTubers. This is someone that just follows a shit ton of amount of fucking VTubers, bro. This is not someone who is part of my community. This is not someone in the gacha space. This is someone that just follows a shit ton of fucking VTubers. This is not someone who cares about my community. Look, it keeps going. Yeah, this has to be a bot account. This is all from 2020. This is from August. Bro, this has to be a bot. Bro, this is a bot. This is legitimately a fucking bot. So someone is coordinating fucking bots to come into my chat to type shit. And it immediately, conveniently gets screenshotted. As soon as this gets typed, within 1 second, it gets screenshotted and sent to Saint. Because I deleted this message in like 3 fucking seconds. I deleted this message in 3 fucking seconds. Like, I deleted it so fucking quick. So, someone, maybe from Saint's community, who knows, had a fucking bot to send a message in my chat so they could screenshot it and send it to Saint to paint my community like it's a problem. What the fuck is happening? I mean, is that reasonable to speculate considering how obsessed they are with my messages, with my words, with my community, stalking my community, screen sharing it in Discords? That they would go as far as to make a bot to say shit in my chat, screenshot it, and be like, look at how bad her community is. Well, I hope that's not the case. Bro, this is such a really strange thing to say.
Can't make this video on her potentially lying because I'll also get called an abuser at the end of it. I already see people in the chat saying, okay, oh, like, you gotta let her off on this one. You gotta give her the benefit of the doubt. When I have not been given the benefit of the doubt a single time this entire...
You do not deserve the benefit of the doubt. You lie so much. Why would anyone give you any movement to, like, room to move? Why would anyone give you an inch? I know you fucking need them, but holy shit. Instigate situation. Why don't I have any benefit of the doubt? it's just like... Pokey did, and then Saint weaponized his kindness. Oh, that's true. No, Pokey did. Pokey did. Pokey gave him a fucking olive branch, and Saint weaponized that against him. Yeah, I wonder why no one gives you benefit of the fucking doubt, you fucking mutt. I made this for you. I just want to play games.